Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the mini Norfolk Broads adventure. And I still can't stop smiling. I'm giggling all. Oh, it's brilliant. It really is brilliant. I have had a fantastic evening last night. Moored up here, had a wee cup of coffee. I met up with Kim and Mark on their boat Nala. Had quite a good wee chat with them actually, and they were actually former syndicate members of Thunder before they went and bought Nala and sold their share. Yeah, they had a good wee chat with them about boating, the Thunder itself, the experience of owning a syndicate boat and your own boat, and the differences between the two, you know. And yes, he showed me through the boat in a wee bit more detail, you know. So I actually discovered a few more things about it, you know. I mean, it's going to take time. It's going to take time, you know. It's not like, you know, I mean, in a hire boat, you know your basics, you know where everything is, and then that's it, you know. But when you're on your own boat, you know, you kind of have to get into the guts of it in a wee bit more detail, you know. But yes, it was fantastic. Oh, so comfortable, by the way. So comfortable, you know. Honestly, just the experience of sitting on properly cushioned seats and proper TV, you know. It's quite a large TV in this thing, you know. Blu-ray player, you know. You don't get a Blu-ray player in a hire boat, you know. And oh man, the bed is so soft, and oh, it's lovely. It is lovely. So yeah, I had a fantastically comfortable evening, well, night's sleep on Thunder. After speaking with Kim and Mark on Nala, I went up to the Maltsters, and I went up with Alan, who's on Rhapsody. He managed to get in there yesterday, and yes, he got in there. We had a wee coffee with him. Then we went up to the Maltsters, got a pizza, had a couple of beers. Sorry, Anne, it was just a couple of halves, honestly. Anne, honestly. Had a lovely pizza. Took it away. There was a big, massive wedding going on in there, so we didn't hang around the pub. You know, you couldn't have got food. You know, it was just bouncing with wedding guests. So we took away the pizzas, came back, went on to Rhapsody, and had a very good evening with Anne and Alan, chatting, drinking, eating, you know. And then invariably what happened was the rum came out. Oh dear. Yes. That was always a bad mistake, you know. But it wasn't too late tonight. I think I was so hyper and worked up with excitement and everything like that. Is that after a while, you know, it was about like 9:30, knocking on 10 o'clock or something. You know, it's just like, oh no, I need to go. So I came back on Thunder, made myself a cup of coffee. You know, that's when I discovered all about the TV and the Blu-ray player. You know, it's switching it on, and you know, it's just. It sounds like I should, well, you just switch it on, you know, say, well, not, you don't just switch it on, you know, you have to sort of move things about and flick switches. It sounds awfully complicated, but it's not, you know. It'll be second nature by the time I get used to it, you know. It's just getting used to it, you know. I'll explain all that in detail, you know, if I do a walkthrough of it. Already a couple of people have already been asking for walkthroughs, so maybe I will actually do one on this trip before I hand it back. But yeah, we'll see. But yes, it was a fantastic evening, and I am not regretting it one single bit. You know, it's brilliant. I'm loving it. Oh, it really is brilliant. I really can't stop smiling. I'm so stoked. Anyway, what am I doing today? Well, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to go and have another wee coffee with Anne and Alan if they're up and about. Well, it's going to be a day of just pluttering around. I'm going to go a wee bit here and a wee bit there. You know, just floating around the Northern Broads. Not really going very far. I'm just spending the next few days just basically getting used to the boat. Yeah, I don't really want to push it too much, you know, so like I say, pluttering away, you know. These are not going to be very long, they're going to be very short, and I'm just going to be taking my time, you know. Maybe short cruises, you know, just you know, short cruises so I can sort of dig into the manual a wee bit more every day, because there is a lot to learn about the mechanics and the electrics and everything like that. I still don't know anything, that's the only problem, you know, but that sort of stuff comes as you sort of gain experience working on these sims. But yes, it's but yeah, I am looking forward to it. You know, it really is going to be a fantastic few days. It's just a shame it's only going to be a few days. You know, I would love to have taken her down south on my maiden voyage, but it's too far to travel in too short a time. Like I say, I'm really only going to be here for about another three nights, maybe four. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so. About another 3 nights at most, so can't really go south if I'm honest, you know. But oh well, never mind, you know. The weather's not supposed to be the best, unfortunately. It's supposed to brighten up a wee bit tomorrow, but today it's all just wet and rain and horrible and blah, yeah. So I will get a little bit of footage here and there if I can, but it's not going to be the best if I'm honest. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But yeah. So that is that's day 2 of the mini Norfolk Broads adventure, you know. Just wee sort of cruises here and there. So I'm gonna go away, finish my coffee, rap on Rhapsody. That sounds like a Queen song, isn't it? Rap on Rhapsody. I'm loving you this morning. Get the kettle on. I'm beaming to the world. Oh my goodness me, can you tell I'm a wee bit hyper about the whole situation? Honestly, I have been desperately trying to keep this whole thing secret since March, you know? So yeah, it feels good to actually just sort of say, yes, at last, I can reveal it, you know? Brilliant. So yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna go away, you know, rap on Rhapsody, get the kettle on, I'm coming for you, baby. And yeah, so as always though, I'll keep you updated, you know, like I say, these will be short things, you know, and yeah, we'll just see where the day takes us. So until later, I'll speak to you soon, so until then, bye for now. Cheers! just a little wee update for you. I am on my way, and oh my goodness. I've no idea where I'm going, and I've no idea what I'm doing. But one of the joys I think I have found about private boats is I think I need to find a shop, and I think I need to find a shop today, because you can probably hear every so often I'm getting a beep. I think the battery in my smoke alarm needs changed. So yeah, basically it takes one of those square batteries, and I have batteries. I've got double A's, I've got triple A's, but I've no square batteries. So yeah, I need to find a battery. I need to find a place that sells a battery, and I need to find a place that sells a battery kind of quickly, because that's going to very quickly get old and very quickly annoy me, you know. Especially since the rain has now calmed down and started again, you know. But oh well, never mind. Yeah, I have just left Ranworth, and I am here. I've not really got any idea where I'm going to go or what I'm going to do. I'm just leaving Ranworth. I had a nice wee chat with Mark. Didn't see Kim from Nala. Went and had a wee cup of done Rhapsody. And had a nice wee morning coffee with Anne and Alan, and yes, that's me just basically setting off and seeing where the day takes us. Like I say, it's going to be quite a short day. Not really going to be too much cruising around, I don't think. These will be just sort of pluttering around, figuring things out and seeing where the day takes us. So yeah, we are just seeing what happens basically. And the beeping has stopped. Wow, that's really weird. Okay, right, so the beeping stopped. Okay, maybe I don't need a battery after all. Woohoo! I will investigate that later, you know. I'm quite sure anybody that owns boats or has owned boats knows about the quirkiness of owning a boat. Yeah, you know, but oh well, I'll figure something out, you know. But yeah, sorry, I'm babbling, you know. I'm still sort of uber excited. It's like, ooh, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna head off and see where the day takes us. Not really sure what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. I do have a couple of ideas. I'm thinking, I mean, obviously I went and had beer and pizza yesterday, you know, but I'm thinking a proper celebration is in order, you know. Now I'm not talking about champagne. Well, mind you, actually I might be talking about champagne. I could maybe have a wee bit of champagne malarkey going on here. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, I should go somewhere really nice, you know, so that I can enjoy some a proper sort of like woohoo, you know. The only problem is that if I really want to do it properly, there's only one place to go for a wee bit of a woohoo celebration to me, and that is, of course, Thorndike and the Lion, you know. We are also having, I do believe, this particular weekend, there is a wee bit of an Oktoberfest going on at Thorndike and the Lion. So yeah, maybe I could go and have a few proper sort of, I don't know if they'll do German sausages or German beer, or I don't know what the whole Oktoberfest thing is going to be. But yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good wee place to sort of have a wee sort of celebration with myself, you know, and about how you're just going to have to deal with this sort of random giggliness every so often, because every time I look around it's just like, it's fine. I can't believe it. Oh, it really is. I am absolutely loving this so much. But yes, I digress. So I'm thinking possibly the lion, you know, again, you know, because why not, you know. I'm going to be spending some my time purely on the Northern Broads. I'm not going to be really doing lots of long distance cruises. I just want to get used to handling of the boat, and she handles very well. I mean, she tracks true, she tracks straight, you know. I'm quite surprised at just how honestly, you set your course and essentially that's it, you know. None of this drifting about that you sometimes get. But so I'm not needing to worry about handling her as such in a straight line. It's more like just sort of handling her, you know, the mooring up with her, because she's 43 foot long, okay? And I know I was on Fair Majesty and centre cockpit, you know, and I had no problems with that because I had somebody there to help me, you know. But you sat in the middle of Fair Majesty, you know. It was a centre cockpit, so you sat in the middle of her, you know, and you saw a wee bit in front and a wee bit behind, you know. The design of Thunder is such that when you're on the lower helm seat, you sit pretty near the front, okay? This is good, you know, because you get a lovely view out the front. But you forget that you've got a mass of boat behind you, you know? And if you sit up at the upper helm, okay, you actually sit near the back. And it's very good for stern mooring. I discovered that yesterday at Ranworth, you know. If I'm stern mooring, definitely I'm going to be going up to the upper helm, because just makes stern mooring so easy up there. What you then have in that situation is, because you sit near the back of the boat, is that you've got this huge expansive boat in front of you, you know. And it's not always easy to see exactly where the bow is from back there, you know. And you know, I was coming into a stern mooring, it was a bit of a tight, you know, and I saw the front end swinging round, and it was just like, oh, that's getting off into the key heading, you know. So yeah, it's things like that's what I'm talking about. Just trying to get used to the size of the boat, you know, used to the various helm positions, you know, and dealing with just how big she is and how long she is, you know. Not so much handling when I'm going down the rivers, but mooring up and the various differences in the helm position, you know. Yeah, so it's going to take a wee bit, but I'll get there, you know. Anyway, I'm just approaching the end of Ranworth Dam, and I'm about to rejoin the River Bure, so I'm going to go there now and try and figure things out, and I'll speak to you soon. So until later, bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little wee update for you. I know where I'm gonna go, okay? At least part of the day. Okay, the time is actually quite early. It's actually only like 9:10, so I've left pretty much, you know, well, I wouldn't say crack of dawn, but very, very early. Okay, and I know where I'm going to go, and it's going to sound a bit silly and a bit daft. Why? What is the point of that? I say, well, okay, basically because I was at Ranworth last night. What I've decided to do is go back to the marina. Okay, that beeping has stopped. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is a battery issue. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe my batteries were just getting a wee bit low. Like I say, it literally only started just as I fired up the engine, so I don't know. But whatever it is, everything's fine. At least it seems to be, you know. But I'm basically going. I'm going back to the marina. Okay. Not because there's a problem, not because I'm scared or apprehensive or anything like that, but I'm going to go back to the marina to practice mooring in my slot. Apparently it looks to be quite a tight mooring, and this being a Sunday, you know, some of the boats there that should be out and about, you know, so the marina should be quite quiet, you know. There's nobody really around, I don't think, on a Sunday. So I'm thinking to myself, if I go back to the marina today, practice mooring back into my sort of, because like I say, I mean, it is a wee bit awkward. The marina also suffers quite badly from a sort of a crosswind that sort of comes right up the channel, and like I say, if the wind's up, you know, and it can be a wee bit catching and everything like that. Today there is not much wind, you know, and considering it's a wee bit tight to get into, there's not much wind, you know, this might be a good day to go back and practice mooring into my wee sort of mooring space, and practice manoeuvring this in tight quarters, you know. Therefore, that when I do bring it back to the marina properly, you know, I'll have at least some experience of mooring thunder up in the marina, and if it's a wee bit breezy, I'll have a better idea, you know. It won't take me very long, you know. I'm not very far from the marina, you know. I mean, it's probably about half an hour, 45 minutes or something like that, so I'm not very far from the marina at all, and it just makes a wee bit sense to me, considering it's still quite early, to go back there, have a wee practice when it's quiet, you know, get used to the best way to moor up in the marina, and then that way I'm a wee bit more experienced when it comes to when I return the boat later on in the week, you know. When I have to go back home. Also, there is showers in the marina. Once again, there's nothing wrong with showers on board, but it gives me just gives me more space to move around, you know. I'm quite taken to using external showers, you know. Also means I don't use up all my water as well, so my water lasts longer, you know. And the showers are free to use for me, so, you know, why not, you know. It all just sort of makes a little bit of sense, you know. Go back, practice on the marina, you know. Get used to handling the boat in the tight quarters of the marina, you know. Like I say, there's not much wind, there's a wee bit of breeze picking up, but it's not that windy at the moment. So yeah, get in there before it gets too windy, and just get used to it. And then while I'm there, I can have a shower, get myself organised, you know, get changed and everything like that, and then, you know, figure out where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. And if I want to go down to Thorndike, you know, it's only a few hours down the river, you know. If I want to go away and do a wee bit of shopping, you know, I can get some stuff in now that I've spent a night on board, you know, I can do that, you know. So it just all makes a little bit of sense to me, you know, just a little bit of sense to me, you know, for the sake of just nipping back to the marina, you know, and just spending a couple of hours, you know, well, not a couple of hours trying to moor up, you know, but just getting used to how the boat handles in the tight confines of the marina, you know. So yeah, I mean, like I say, that makes sense to me, you know. Other people might think, well, what, you're being overly cautious, Russell. Get a grip on yourself. You know you can do it. You know, just go somewhere. You know, enjoy your holiday. So, well, yeah, I will. I absolutely will. You know, but well, like I say, you know, I'm just. I'm using these few days because I can't get my full week on it, unfortunately, you know. And yeah, I know, yeah, that's where I took half my chin off yesterday in the overexcitement. But yes, because I can't use my full week's allocation on Thunder this week, I'm not really worried too much about, you know, having like a full-on holiday, you know, and going places and doing things or anything like that. I literally am using my time on as a bit of a shakedown cruise, getting used to how all the systems and the boat, and I know I've said this before, but that is basically what I'm doing, you know. So I'm going to be a wee bit here and a wee bit there and a wee bit here, you know, and you know, I will basically be doing that, just little wee short cruises and just seeing, you know, what she's like and where she goes and how she handles and what she does, you know. And yeah, you know, I'm just trying to become a better skipper, if you like, you know, and not just be sort of ham-handed bloody, you know. I'm not trying to be one of these private owners, you know, that just sort of tear up the rivers. You sometimes see them, you know, tearing up the rivers, you know. Not got a scuba, you know, it's their boat, you know, and all the other hire boats, so you're just little people, get out of my way, you know. You do see them, you do see some of them act like that, you know. So yeah, I'm not trying to be that. I'm trying to be sensible and safe, courteous, respectful, you know. And yeah, I'm just trying to be a decent skipper, you know. And just the fact that I'm on my own boat doesn't. It's not. I'm not supposed to be. It doesn't matter that I'm on my own boat, you know. I mean, you still got to be respectful and courteous of other river users, regardless of what they're on, be it kayaks or big luxury bloody gin palaces, you know. So yeah. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to sort of go on a wee shakedown cruise, get used to the boat, get used to the way she handles and manoeuvres and everything like that. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, so that's where I'm going. Part 1 of the morning is going to go back to the marina and try and figure things out in the marina. So yeah. As always though, I'll keep you updated, and yeah, we shall see how things go. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! just a little wee update for you. I got into the marina, no problems. I'm quite glad I tried it though, because there was, even though there was not much wind at all, there was just a little bit wind coming up up the main channel, yeah, it was making it rather interesting. Not easy doing a stern-on mooring with this up on the front by the lower helm, because there is a massive boat behind you. But yeah, I mean, it was a wee bit front, back, you know, just trying to get the hang of everything, but I did it no problems. I didn't hit any other boats, I didn't crash or bump or, you know, anything like that. Just took it nice, slowly, steady, and yeah, brilliant. So yeah, I've been here, I got in no problems. Taken advantage of the free showers. So got myself ready, got myself organised, and yeah, I've got to admit, you know, despite the size of her, you know, she is actually quite easy to handle ish, if you just take into consideration the size of her, you know. I think that will probably be the hardest thing I'll get used to, you know, sitting up front here with a massive boat behind me, or sitting at the back upside with a massive boat in front of me. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a central driving position in the middle of the boat, even though I am obviously driving in the middle of the boat at the front, at least here anyway. Actually at the back as well, I'm in the middle of the boat as well, so it's actually all quite good. Anyway, so yes, that is me. I'm at the marina. I've had a shower, changed, got myself all organised. Very glad I had a wee play around and tried that. It was busier than I expected it to be. It's actually full. So I was like, oh no, you know. I mean, I've got boats in front of me, I've got boats to the side of me, I've got boats to the left of me, I've got boats, don't know if you can see that through the window, or sitting. That was the bugger, that bugger there, you know, because his nose was right the way out, and it was just like, you know, I came in this way, you know, just like, oh, how am I going to get in this? But I did it. Safe, slow, steady, you know, and like I say, didn't touch anything, so I've not upset any boaters or other owners, you know. But yeah, so yeah, that's me. And now that I've all done that, I'm going to get myself organised again, and get away down the river again. No idea where I'm going to go. Like I say, this is all about just getting used to the boat, getting familiar with how various bits and pieces, and just basically pluttering around, you know, and try and stop smiling. I can still smiling, still beaming, you know, can't help it, it's just like, oh, you know. So yeah, I'm going to get myself organised, get another coffee on the go, and basically head on back out and see where we go, you know. I won't be going very far, but you know, that's not a problem. So as always though, I'll keep you updated. I'm sorry about the I'm sorry about the smiling, you know, but I just can't help it, you know. It feels so surreal that I've actually gone and done this, you know. I mean, my bank manager is not a happy chappy, but I'm not caring, you know. 4 holidays, new car, new boat, you know. Oh my God. No wonder I'm not bankrupt. Oh, mind you, I might actually go. By the time I get home, I might have been declared bankrupt. But I don't care, you know. Got a boat to live on now. Well, I'm not sure the other owners would like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I am going to go for now, get myself organised, head on down the river, see where the day takes us. I will try and keep you updated, so until later, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little wee update for you. I am passing St Benet's Abbey and I have been having an enjoyable wee cruise down the River Bure, and the weather has been pretty much the same as it has been for the last week or so. Lovely and sunshine. I've got the canopies open and it's wonderful, but you're wondering, well, if it's so wonderful, you know, in a short sleeve shirt, why am I downstairs, you know? Why am I up on the upper hill? That's because it's wonderful just now, but guaranteed in about 5 to 10 minutes it will be torrential rain. It will be torrential rain, and the rain will be torrential. And it's just like that. You know, it's just been a very much of a constant stream of sunshine, pissing with rain, sunshine, pissing with rain, you know, and it's just like, yeah. You know, I mean, to go, I mean, I could sit up there, but if I was sitting up there, I'd be down here. Then I'd have to go up there, then I'd have to come down here. So it'd just be like, yeah. So I am, I'm just saying, I'm staying down here, basically, you know. But yeah, I am cruising down the River Bure. I'm just passing St Benet's Abbey, but I would like to point out and give a shout out to Jenny and Steve Porter. I passed them and they said hi, and I just sort of, literally just sort of clocked them as I was passing by, and yeah, I keep looking, you know, behind me now, half expecting them to have spun round and followed me down, trying to get the wine, you know, because as you know, those regular viewers of my YouTube channel, Jenny Porter is the one that has won the wine the most times. Now, I might say the most times, but that's twice, you know. Twice she's won that. In 2 adventures in a row, by the way, you know. So when I found out that she was coming down, back down on the Broads, it was like, alright, okay, I better get a case in because she's going to be chasing me down for the wine, so. So yeah, I keep popping my head up there and looking back behind me, see if they've sort of spun round to try and chase down a bottle of wine again. So far, it looks like they're going about their own wee business, but I wouldn't be surprised if they chase me down later in the week. But yeah, just basically giving a big shout out to Jenny and Steve. Hi, it was great seeing you. I'm sorry we just passed each other on the river, but yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see if we can catch up somewhere at some point, sometime during the week, and you can win the wine again if you want. But yes, we are going down the river, everything is fine. Like I say, for the moment, the sun is out and it is wonderful. The sailing boats are out, the hire boats are out, and I am still sort of smiling. I can't get rid of the smile. I'm absolutely cheesing, by the way. It's really weird. But yeah, then I have sort of instances where hire boats get a little bit too fast or a little bit too close, and then the smile turns to a frown. What are you doing? Keep away from my boat. But yeah, other than that, you know, everything's fine. I am heading towards the Thorndike. I have decided this Oktoberfest, whatever this is, you know, I've never been to an Oktoberfest, but if the Lion is doing an Oktoberfest, then it's going to be a good thing. So I am heading down towards Thorndike and the Lion. So that's where I'm going to go. That's where, and it shouldn't take me too long to get there. Not now that I've passed St Benet's Abbey. So looking forward to that. So yeah. So that's all the update basically. Hi Jenny, hi Steve. Sorry I didn't catch up with you, but I'm sure that you will maybe catch up and get the wine at some point later on in the week. In the meantime, I'm going to go kick back and well, see where the day takes me. Yeah, see where the day takes me, see what other adventures wait between here and Thorndike, you know. But as always, I'll keep you updated, so until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little wee update for you. I am here at Thorndyke, and oh my goodness, is the rain now just currently bucketing down. It is absolutely bucketing down. But yeah, I'm here at Thorndyke, and I must say, I got in here very easily. Thunder, oh, just a wee tap here, a wee tap there, you know, the thrusters and the throttle and all that, and I just like into the key heading. Not a problem. Tied it off. No, I mean, she is rock solid in the water, by the way. You know, she does not drift at all. So yeah, I am loving that, but yeah, I've actually been here for a number of hours now. Well, when I say number of hours, maybe a couple of hours. I moored up, got myself all organised, got the ropes all sorted, and then I went down to the Lion. I had to, really, actually. The excuse that I was just basically booking a table is just an excuse, really. I just wanted to see if the Whiskey Cask Cider was on again. It's not. But I did have a wee pint of a sea cider passion fruit, you know, which was sound really nice. It is very nice. It is very nice. It is very drinkable, you know. But thankfully, it's also not very strong, so I'm not too giddy. And I just had the one. While I was down there, and I booked a table for 6 o'clock tonight. I had a wee look at the specials for the Oktoberfest, you know, because the menu slightly changed, and there's some very interesting specials on there as well. Not sure if I'm going to have anything from the special menu, but I'm quite tempted actually. So yeah, I'll wait and see. But yes, basically, I am here at Thorndyke. This is where I'm spending the evening. I've booked a table. I'm going to go and have some interesting German beers later. I'm going to have a nice meal, and I'm going to spend the night here celebrating my purchase of my new boat. That is, of course, I actually make it down and back in one piece because, oh my goodness, that is wet out there, by the way. It is chucking it down. Absolutely chucking, you know, but it's been very changeable, you know. It chucks down, it's a wee bit sunny, it chucks down. Yeah, when it's sunny, it's warm. I mean, I'm still in my short sleeved shirt, you know, and when it's sunny, it's lovely and warm, you know, but when it's raining, it's wet, like really wet. So yeah, it's going to be one of those interesting evenings going down to the Thurn tonight. I'll have to time it, you know. The minute the rain stops, I'll know I'll have about 10 minutes to get down there before it comes back on again. But yeah, so yeah, this is me at Thorndyke. I'm going to call it, I'm going to say it's the end of day 2 today of my mini Norfolk Broads adventure. Like I said, not a lot's happening at the moment on this little trip. It literally is just a little trip just to try and just get used to the boat. A wee bit here, a wee bit there. That's just all it's going to be, you know. So but yeah, so I'm going to end it here. I might be back depending how many beers I've had, you know. I might not be. If I'm not back, I will see you tomorrow on day 3 of the mini Norfolk Broads adventure. But if I am back later, then obviously you'll know. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go away. I'm going to make myself a quick coffee, and then get myself ready and go back down in a couple of hours. So yeah, that's going to be my evening, you know. So if you have been watching, I know it's been quite short, but I hope you've enjoyed it regardless. So I will either see you later tonight or see you tomorrow. But until then, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers!